Hey Grace, it's Pastor Maddie. I just wanted to share a quick video regarding the survey results as well as lifting up the council and trustees' decision for the month of June. So first of all, thank you. We had more than 70 participants in our survey, which was super helpful for us to make a decision that wasn't, limited to just our leadership team, but we were able to lift up all 70 plus of those voices as we discussed on Wednesday evening. So with those results, one of the biggest things we saw is that most people are willing to wait. On the first question, when we asked what your willingness was to ensure that we meet by Governor Kelly's date suggestion, 95% of you said that you would be willing to wait until there was a decrease in Kansas cases. And so with that felt really telling for us that we had time to make a decision and to make sure we had all the information regarding the state and local COVID cases and spread. And so with that, currently Governor Kelly's most recent plan had stated that we could gather as early as June 28th. And so with that being so close to July, our council recommended to trustees that we postpone in-person worship another month and continuing worship online. And that also goes for Grace Held events and activities. We encourage virtual gatherings and, as you feel comfortable and led, socially distant opportunities to see people and connect with people. But regarding the building, we will be closed for the month of June. This might not be surprising to a lot of you, and I think based on our survey results, it probably won't be too surprising. But I want to honor the fact that we are not all of the same mind in this decision, and I know we are going on month 3 of being closed, and so the wariness and the fatigue is definitely setting in, not just in decisions like with the church, but I know individually we're all trying to make decisions every day and keep people safe and also make sure we're well and connected. And so I want to honor that it's hard and it's complicated, but we felt as a leadership team and with your 70 plus voices from the survey that was what where we were being led. And so with that, different than the past months, we are working really hard to make sure we are ready to reopen. We do not have a date for that yet. We will be meeting in mid-June as a council again to figure out again what locally and statewide is going on. But we are in the process of implementing and installing screens to make sure that we have limited paper materials passing around. We have seating charts planned and quotas of how many people can fit in the sanctuary safely, and we're referring to different policies of how we can gather well. And so we are working this month to make sure that we are reopening as safely and as clearly and as quickly as we can without putting the most vulnerable at risk. And so if you have any questions or if you are frustrated with this decision, if you are just wanting to grieve the fact that we can't gather again, please reach out to me. We'll still be holding office hours 9:15 to 1:15, and I'm more than happy to accommodate how you'd like to gather, whether we use masks and stay 6 feet apart outside of the church building. There are many ways that we can feel connected, and so again, I think that this decision was tough, but felt the right thing to do. I will be lifting up a separate video specifically geared to our youth and children and families about some of the decisions and recommendations that the council had. But one thing I'll share with the whole church is that we have decided to postpone our mission trip for our youth, which was originally scheduled for the early July to go to Denver. And so, again, I'll send a video specifically to youth so we can process and grieve and understand that decision. And so, again, if you have any questions, please reach out. And I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying with y'all. And stay safe and stay well.